glad I walked down here when I did. Having a little bit of rain today, and they say we could get some severe storms here later this afternoon and this evening. We'll see. But buddy, you look a little damp. I hear water leaking somewhere. I know the roof leaks in this end some, especially when it really gets raining. It's dripping on my truck somewhere. It's back here. Yeah, right in the middle. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's hitting my toolbox. Anyway, not doing a whole lot today. Just a crappy day, and I don't feel like it. Well, that didn't amount to a whole heck of a lot. I mean, it did. It rained and rained and rained pretty hard for a while. Personally, I think it's pretty much over. They say we could get more later on. Doesn't really look like it to me, though. Well, it's a bright, sunshiny day today. And rather cool. I don't know what the temperature is. Must be maybe 70. It's real cool, low humidity. And it just dumped rain yesterday. Had a good couple inches anyway. Hanging out down here at the shop dogs. Old buddy here found an old rawhide bone of Jesse's. Jesse was never a fan of them, but Buddy sure seems to like it. Anyway, gonna mess around with the green truck a little bit today. And think I'm gonna get back on the Bronco here shortly. But with this new bumper I got on here, now you can see under the front a little better, and it doesn't look so good. It's I never really cleaned this up very good when I redid the truck. So I'm going to try to degrease this a little bit and put some paint on it, make it look a little better. Also want to try to clean these carpets a little bit, and they look even worse on camera than they do in person. I know they do. And I'm not sure why, just the color, the slight color difference or something, but they are a little grungy, and I want to get them cleaned up if I can. And also got a couple spots on the seat, and I'm not sure where those came from, but try to get those out as well. And the stuff that I'm going to use is Purple Power. I like this stuff, seems to work pretty well, and I'll put a link to that down in the description. But that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to spray that underneath. I'm going to have to take the truck up to the house. Coat the front axle with this stuff. Just put some in a spray bottle here and let it soak and wash it off. Hopefully it'll get most of that off there. May have to do it a few times. And you can also use this on carpet. So I may mix some of that up and get a scrub brush, try it on the carpet. I don't think I've ever tried using that before. Need to get James from Central Oregon Shenanigans to come do my carpets. So we're going to take our Purple Power here, fire up the truck, take it up to the house and see what we can do here. Make it a scrub brush so I can scrub it off too. Suppose I better shut the hood, huh? just going to get under here and start spraying everything down. Not supposed to get this on aluminum wheels. I see it's drifting over onto my tire, but I think the wheel will be alright. A little breezy out, which isn't going to help. So I'm going to keep doing this and we'll wash it off, see how it turns out. Well, I got the first round of that stuff on there. We'll see what happens here. Not doing too bad. There's some places I'm probably just going to have to get in there and scrub on a little bit. But yeah, actually worked pretty good. So I'm going to let that dry and then I'll take it back down to the shop. So clean it off pretty good. I'm gonna scrape a little bit on that and get any flaky stuff off or whatever, and then I'm gonna slap some paint on it. Ran out of paint, but she's looking better under there. Not finished yet. I'm waiting for some paint to arrive. Should be here another hour or so. And been working on the carpet a little bit. It's actually coming cleaner, but not like new, that's for sure. I swear it looks worse on the camera in my viewfinder than it does in person. Like that down there, that looks really bad on the camera. In person it doesn't look too bad. Anyway, the purple power that I sprayed on there really didn't seem to do a whole heck of a lot. Had some of this up in the house and it's doing better. So I may keep working on this, see if I can get it cleaned up a little bit. Did take the stain out of the seat and up here on the armrest. So it may have just been a little bit of dirt or something rather than a stain. I may spray that stuff over the whole seat and just see what I can do. But as far as the carpet in here, it's the original carpet, and while it's not terrible, just looked in the LMC book and new carpet's $175. Maybe this fall we'll get new carpet in the green truck. And maybe, just maybe, a new windshield. Everybody seems to really love this crack all the way across there that's been there for the last 17, 18 years. So I don't know, I mean, And I just opened the hood on this and wouldn't you know it, these white wires, this little harness right here got snagged somewhere on that, and it looks like it pulled one wire out. So need to fix that and probably tie this down lower somewhere. I'm thinking it got caught in here somewhere or up on top of it when I opened the hood. Thought it was opening a little bit hard, but yeah, it got caught. So gonna have to fix that. Like to detail up under the hood a little bit too, but living on a gravel road, you do that and it just gets dirty again. Wouldn't mind painting the top of this radiator support. I don't know why I didn't paint that when I installed it. I could have painted it up just like I did this one. So I may do that. I may just paint it black, or I do have some of this green paint over there still. Might paint that up. Probably not gonna happen tonight. But before I do anything else, I think I need to take care of this. Alright, got that taken care of, wire put back together, and I have this harness zip tied onto another one down there so it can't come up here anymore. I think we got that taken care of. So now just waiting for my paint to arrive and I'll finish doing this up underneath. So my paint finally arrived, and I think I pretty much got it done under here. Looks better than it did, let's put it that way. And as far as doing the interior here, I did go over this center, you probably can't see real good, this center section here. And and it seems to be picking up a lot of dirt. But I think as far as these carpets go, I'm gonna be in the light, I guess, like this right here is still wet. On the directions of that stuff, they say if it's wet after so long, you can go in here and just blot it off. It doesn't seem to do a lot. But when it's wet, if I do this, it does pull dirt out of there. And this down here, not really too worried about it. Covered up with a floor mat anyway. But they say you can blot it off, which I'm not blotting, I'm rubbing, but it does pull a lot of crud off. But they say either do that, or after it dries you can vacuum it. So I don't know, I might keep messing around with that. But I think maybe some new carpet is in store for the old green truck. I think I need James over at Central Oregon Shenanigans to help me out with these carpets. He owns a carpet cleaning business. He could probably make them look like new, or send me some top secret cleaning agent. Anyway, that's what I've been doing this afternoon on the old truck here. I'm gonna keep messing around with it, just kind of cleaning things up, making it look a little bit better, and thinking I might get back to work on the Bronco here. Kind of let it go here lately. Need to get back on it. Problem is, the Bronco isn't gonna get done this year. Harvest is going to be starting up here in another month or so, and after that it's going to be too cold to paint or anything. So it'll be next spring anyway before it gets all done. And that's part of the reason I've kind of let up on this. Plus I had some stuff going on with the green truck, the bumper and all that. Speaking of the bumper, if you haven't seen that video, there's a couple of them on that. But the first one is when I first got it put on. And if you haven't seen that, go check it out. That guy right there is who makes this bumper, and he brought it up here and actually installed it while he was here. And if you're interested in getting a bumper like that for yourself, I'll put the link to where you can contact him down in the description. Along with that, there's an address down there that you can send in a license plate for the license plate wall, and also a link down there for channel stickers, t-shirts, hoodies. Speaking of hoodies, I think I might be getting myself another hoodie or two here. Temperatures are going to be cooling off in the evening, and being out in the field and stuff, a hoodie is always nice to have. But there's a link down there for the channel stickers, t-shirts, hoodies, all that kind of stuff. It's down in the description. So that's going to do it for this video. Not doing a whole heck of a lot. Just messing around with the green truck a little bit. But give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. 1, 2, 3, 4.